Hey, shalom, shalom. First of all, we want to give all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elder bishops, the great millstone, well, peace and blessings to you fellow brothers pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. It's a couple brothers from the San Francisco Bay Area camp doing an in-transit lesson. We just kind of rolling through the spirit. We're going to see how the spirit take us. We're definitely in unprecedented times. We're definitely at the end. We all agree on that. Okay, you have all type of chaos going on in the Middle East. You have wars and rumors of wars. You have different nations joining in alliances for this great battle, World War III. Here in America, you got tensions between the two political parties. All right, so that's the. Can we get Mark 3?
Yep.
Probably put this down right here too, so you saw. Yeah. If you get Mark the third chapter. Okay. Yep. Because it's a lot of political tension going on. Political wars. Okay. It doesn't matter who wins. At least half of the percentage of the people that voted on the other side, or the other people who voted on the other side, 48, 50%, 49% gonna be mad.
Yep.
So it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. It doesn't matter what group wins. If the Democrats win, the Republicans gonna go wild. If the Republicans win, the Democrats gonna go wild. You got that?
Yep.
Okay.
St. Mark chapter 3 verse 24.
I think, can you start at 23?
Yes. St. Mark 3 and 23. And he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan?
Yeah, because the wicked scribes and Pharisees, when Yahushua was, doing those wonders, those miracles, they said that, he was doing it in the spirit of Satan. And Yahushua hit him and said, hey, how can Satan cast out Satan?
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
So how is Yahushua healing individuals in the name of Yahweh? Okay, healing the sick, that goes against Satan. Right? Read that again.
It says, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
And America is a kingdom. It's the greatest kingdom on the earth right now.
Yeah.
Okay? It has power. Its power is stretched throughout the whole earth. Babylon was that place. America was that place that the Most High used to get drunk all the nations. Okay? So if a kingdom be divided against itself, how can that kingdom stand? You have the so-called political left, the political right, the far left. Basically extremists on both sides. Go ahead.
I was going to say, and you could tell that's a heavy topic people don't like to get into, whether you're at work or business or entertainment. You don't talk about sport. I mean, it's like you don't talk about religion and politics. Because everybody's indifferent with those views. Mm-hmm. You can stir up emotions.
Well, when people are set in their mind.
Yep.
One is better than the other, and there is no compromise.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 25. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
Yeah. So there's individuals in a house, and they're fighting against each other. Well, that house is not going to stand. That business is not going to stand. America's not going to stand. America's likened unto a house. And everybody's against each other. Furthermore, you got all these different nations, mingled together, and they don't get along.
Right.
Everybody really stays to themselves. Esau is with Esau. Jake is with Jake. There is a lot of intermingling, but that's done in wickedness.
Yeah.
They'll intermingle when it comes to sports, when it comes to entertainment.
When it comes to the rainbow movement?
Yeah, it comes to the rainbow movement. You see what I'm saying? Even certain religions.
Yep.
They'll intermingle, but on day to day, intermingling with family. I mean, you do have that. You do have, Jake marrying with Esau, Esau marrying with Jake, and vice versa and shit like that. But for the most part, everybody is separate.
Yeah.
Okay? And you're trying to bring all these nations together. Moab's here. Moab is not mingling in and assimilating. Ishmael is not assimilating. Elam's not assimilating. They have their own views. They have their own gods. They have their own ways.
Yeah.
For any society to prosper, they have to be on all one accord.
Right.
Okay? Or it's going to come to naught. All right, go ahead.
verse 26. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but have an end.
There you go, have an end. So the Lord saying Satan is going to eventually have an end.
Yep.
Okay? Because really Satan is against Satan.
Yep.
Okay, Esau is against Esau.
Straight up.
These political extremists, the majority of them, they're really the political extremists are Esau.
Yeah.
Because they truly believe in the system. They truly believe that their voice actually has, weight.
Right.
That their vote actually counts. And you have Israelites too that's in that spirit as well. Okay, that have bought on to that drunk in that wine, if you will, that believe in the American way, or even have prospered, in the American way. Like we was talking about Atlanta. Now you got a lot of jakes doing good in Atlanta.
Yep.
They will want somebody like Trump in there. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
You have a lot of jakes that they want Trump because Trump is a businessman.
Yep.
And they equate Trump with money, right? And prospering. All right. So you got a lot of jakes in America that do good, that make six figures.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That was it on that, right?
I can read verse 27. It says,
Okay.
No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house.
And you people are the strong man,
Yep.
okay? And how are you going to be spoiled? Well, you're going to be spoiled by being brought into this NWO, okay, and be forced to take a RFID microchip, okay? Because that's what it's about. But first, he had to bind it. First, he's binding the strong man.
Yep.
So he's cutting off your economic power. He's cutting off your ability to come together as one.
Yep.
Okay. He's cutting off your communications. He's cutting off your ability to be self-sustained. Right? Because if you were self-sustained, you wouldn't have to rely on anybody.
Right.
Right? But he also, a main thing Esau Edom did, he divided. He divided you. So you won't come together as one.
Yep.
Let me read it in NLT. Mark 3:27.
You got it.
It says, let me illustrate this further. Who is powerful enough to enter the house of a strong man like Satan and plunder his goods? Only someone even stronger, someone who could tie him up and then plunder his house. Alright, so who's stronger than the adversary? Yahweh Shai.
Right.
The only one's going to be able to take this devil down. The Most High is picking this kingdom apart, man.
Yep.
From the inside out.
What
All leading up to the destruction of the Babylon the Great.
Well, Yahweh Shai said, I come to send fire, and what will I if it be not already kindled?
Yeah.
So these are the things that's brewing and leading up to the Lord's return. Division, uproars, economic woes, hurricanes, tornadoes, wildfires, all these different so-called catastrophes taking place, earthquakes in diverse places, rumors of war.
Racially motivated instances that spark up upcry of Jake or Esau.
God.
It's really about Jacob and Esau.
Yeah.
That's really what it's about. The other nations really don't play too big of a part.
They're just fillers.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They're just there. All right, I'll read this. Isaiah 19:2, and I will set the Egyptians.
Can you read one?
Yep. Isaiah 19:1, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud.
Yeah, and that cloud is speaking about the chariots.
Yep.
Because the end all be all is going to end with Yahweh Shai returning. That's not expected. Like I said, second to the 13th chapter, he shall return to the astonishment of men.
Right.
Yep.
Even though we telling them, man, we was going into it out there at the camp in Nashville. Basically, truth is stranger than fiction. Go ahead.
It says, and shall come into Egypt.
Yeah, Egypt is America.
Right.
All right, Matazarian, which means double straights. Yep. Modern day Egypt is America.
Yep. Revelation 11 and 8.
11:8. Yep.
And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence.
Yeah, the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence. And all these people gonna seek to their idols, man. All right, they're gonna seek to their idols that they're gonna seek to the familiar spirits.
Yep.
But it's gonna be they won't be able to prevail.
Right.
Because Yahweh Shai is coming to knock everything down. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
Yeah, and that's what we see, man. The Egyptian versus the Egyptians. These Americans, man, they're at each other's throat. All All right, and they don't speak about it, but a civil war is coming.
Yep.
You know, civil war is coming. Class wars, race wars,
Gender wars.
Gender wars. The Most High is a man of war.
Right.
All right, and we got no part in it, man. We ain't on no side, man. All right, we're not in that spirit of my enemy is my friend. No. All right, we're on the Lord's side. So we're just gonna sit back and watch this place fall, man.
Yeah, because it's also a war between lies and truth.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, that's the war we partake
That's
in.
it. That's it.
Okay.
Truth war.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? It says, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
Yep. So, hey, going back to what the brother called for in Mark the 3rd chapter, kingdom against kingdom. This kingdom is divided.
Yeah. Right.
You know, it's divided, man. It's falling.
Right.
You know, it's falling.
I'll read verse 3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fall, or shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols. Well, also 2 Esdras 15, how they shall not regard their kings nor their princes. The council of Egypt, because these politicians and also some celebrities on certain instances, they're there to calm the people down.
Yeah, pacify.
To pacify the people at the water. They're there to pacify the people and say, hey, everything's going to be all right. But there's going to be a time where everything's not going to be all right.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And you saying everything's going to be all right is not reality.
Right.
Yeah, well, 1 Thessalonians the 5th chapter, when they shall say peace and safety, the son of destruction shall come upon them as travail upon a woman with child. All right, and they shall not be able to escape. All right, so no peace is coming to this place, man. What tells you in Isaiah the 48th chapter, there is no peace, said the Lord, unto the wicked. We're not in the season of peace. We're in a time. Now, peace will be established through war, though.
Right.
All right, Yahweh Shai is going to establish peace, but first he's going to bring war.
That's how it's always been since the beginning.
Yep.
Exactly.
In order for peace, America was peaceful for a moment.
Right.
Especially to the Edomite, right?
For sure.
And it's still relatively peaceful now, even though there's crime everywhere. But you can relatively have a cool day. You see what I'm saying? A peaceful day.
Yeah. That's because it's the virgin daughter of Babylon. This place has never been touched. All right, but look what's going on in the Middle East. Look what's going on around the world. The uproars of the people and just the wars. But the Most High, He's saving the best for last.
Yeah. Them nations over there, they have a different spirit on them because all they know is war.
You're right.
And what makes it so prophetic too is because America is perpetrated in all their problems.
Yep.
Pretty much America is the problem of the world.
Yep.
And people are starting to be hip to it. So individuals are taking more of a aggressive stance against America. I mean, this motherfucker messing up everything.
Yep.
It says, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to idols, like you were saying, and to charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to wizards. They're going to be going into all type of witchcraft.
Yep.
As they already are now, but they're going to really, you can see within the last 4 years since 2020, there's been a heavy push into the left-hand side of trying to find the purpose of life, or aliens, or spirits, and demons, and dealing with crystals, and Palo Santo now.
Well, remember a few months back, I think it was the World Economic Forum, the WEF, they had a straight up witch up there.
Yep.
Doing the seance right there in front of the people, man. Right in plain sight. That's just a fulfillment of Isaiah the 47th chapter.
Let's get
I got a precept real quick.
Go ahead.
It says Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
Yeah, the Lord didn't come to send peace. And as you see, there ain't no peace.
Straight up.
There has not been peace.
Well, Proverbs 16 and 4. All right, the Lord has made all things for himself, gave in the wicked for the day of evil.
Right.
All right. So with the so-called white man being in power, well, they go into it. I think America has been in power. It has been established for roughly around 272 years, 273. All right, but out of that time, they've been in war 250 of those years.
Yep.
And
mostly with Gad and Reuben.
Yeah, and the time they weren't at war, they were plotting to go into a war.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They'll probably be doing some type of hidden war. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because America's still at war right now.
Yep.
Causing all type of mayhem and chaos throughout the earth. Covertly, meaning in secret.
Mm-hmm.
They send their economic hitmen. They send the CIA. They send all these shadow governments, shadow entities, or shadow intelligence agencies, agents basically, into these different lands to sow discord. Well, within the last couple of years, even this year, America was found out to was perpetrated in a couple of coups that they were found out. Like they tried to do a coup in Democratic Republic of Congo. They tried to do a coup in Venezuela. They got found out, and then somewhere else where they actually got captured. It failed. So you can see how the council, the wise men of Babylon is falling, man. They used to be able to do shit, and it will prosper. There's more on that.
Just think not that they have come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
And that also includes the spiritual sword. Because when the spiritual sword starts being wielded, you start having houses break up. Right? Because certain individuals believe, certain individuals don't. And it's not like, houses tolerate each other over different beliefs, especially religious beliefs. They actually hate each other. If you call it on Yahweh Shai, in the same house that somebody's calling on Jesus, there's tension there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They want you out of there. Relationships are broken up because of that. But Yahweh Shai came to do that.
Right.
He came to bring division.
Yep.
He came to bring a sword to what? To separate.
Yep.
To cut asunder what that bond. Okay, why? Because he's picking out his elect, all right, from the whole. He's taking that select group of individuals that he wants.
He'll be separating the holy from the profane.
Well, what is it called in Jeremiah? What is it? Is that Jeremiah 2 or Jeremiah 3?
Jeremiah 3 and I think 16.
Okay, yeah, let me get that. Yeah, Jeremiah 3.
Is it?
Yeah, 14.
Okay,
yeah, 14. Jeremiah 3 and 14. Turn, O backsliding children, said the Lord.
Yep, and that's what we do. We have returned to the Lord. All right, and like the brother was saying, man, that could put you at variance with family members. That could put you at variance with friends. Okay, you're gonna get you a lot of opposition, man.
Well, have we not experienced that?
Yeah.
All right. Yep. That's exactly what Yahweh Shai said. We back everybody that come into the truth. You're gonna experience that. You're gonna experience that cutting asunder, that sword cutting those bonds. Okay. I'll read it again. Turn, O backsliding children, said the Lord. For I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion.
Yep. I will take you one of a city and two of a family and bring you to Zion. Alright, so one of a city and two of a family. Like certain cases you got brothers, well, like, the brother Yahya in the car with us, his brother in the truth. You got other, certain brothers who come into the truth, but most of the time it's not like that.
Right.
Most of the time it's not like that, man. Because the Most High is he's really a separatist.
Right.
That's why Scripture says, seek out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Well, look at Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
Yeah, you have, what, 5 brothers?
Yep.
We had
4 brothers?
Yep.
Okay.
2 in the truth.
2 in the truth. 2 wasn't.
God.
Okay, so that just, and that's the Lord.
Yeah.
You see?
So if his influence wasn't able to, come upon them and convert them, which shows you that it's Yahweh that chooses the elect member.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai was there to gather them.
God.
As the word is going out, Yahweh Shai is going out, the word of Yahweh Shai is going out, and it's gathering them. So if that word is spoken, which the word is also like unto a sword, if that word is spoken to a household, what happens? That household starts to be divided.
Yep.
Well, the same thing in America.
God.
The word has gone out via the prophet, and now America is divided on a whole nother level. Back in the 80s, it wasn't divided like this. Back in the 70s, the 60s, the 50s, it wasn't divided like this. Okay, we're at an unprecedented division amongst, these different nations.
Yeah, well, it has increased more and more since around 2008, Obama. But it ain't no coincidence that's when the truth sprang up through the internet,
Yeah.
But and that's at the same time, wickedness has increased. You know, so a lot has been going on within the last 15, 16 years, man. You know, look how much America has fallen within the last 16 years.
Well, that's Yahushua coming.
Yep.
Can you read that again, going back?
Okay.
I have not come to send peace on earth. How was Yahushua came? How did the Lord come back on the earth?
Via the word.
Via the word going out. Who has the word? The prophets.
Yep.
So that's how Yahushua came back, and that's how that prophecy is being manifested right now.
Yep.
Okay, in multifold, really. Go ahead.
That's how the Lord is healing them. You know, by the prophets.
Right.
Say Matthew 10:34 again. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Yeah, see, so when Yahushua set up the prophets, he didn't come. The prophets' words, they were not words of peace. They were words of swords, flying swords. Okay, he was cutting you up. He's telling you about to be destroyed. All right, he's breaking up your society.
Well, Jeremiah 28:8. You know, prophesied against many kingdoms and countries of war, pestilence. You know, evil. Lamentation, mourning, and woe.
That's right.
That's it.
It says, for I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
See that? Your own foes are going to be they of your own household. Because it was all good. Well, Jay didn't get along as a household regardless.
Yeah, really.
But the word just amplified that. You being an Israelite, especially in these times.
Right.
That Israelite, man, that's the devil. That's that cult shit. Okay. But also, the Most High done that to Esau Edom in his society.
Yep.
Okay, it's all broken up. As you see today, 2024, was it October the 29th?
So
2024. The elections are in about a week or so.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And people are nervous. Well, now we ain't nervous.
Right.
All right. The scriptures say, you quoted earlier, 1 Thessalonians 5:1. Of the time and season, brethren, I have no need that I shall have to write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly. See? Yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. Right. So we already know. We was talking about it earlier. Well, man, I don't even know who they gonna put up. It really don't matter. But hey, she can pop off at any time.
Yep.
She can pop off right now. That's the spirit that we're in. So it's not gonna come to us as a thief in the night. It's not gonna come to us as a surprise of destruction. Oh, what's the scripture where it says, "Be not afraid of sudden destruction"?
I'll get it for you.
Baba Kashad. Okay.
Yeah, just like the Lord said, pretty much to not be afraid, because these things must be. All these things have to play out in order for for the elect to be delivered. Lord's will of that remnant, for the kingdom to be established, for Yahushua to return. These set prophecies have to play out to its fullness.
Well, that's Matthew 24. Be, like you said, be not afraid of these things that shall come upon the earth.
That's right.
Like the wars, pestilences, the earthquakes. See what I'm saying?
That's
like
right.
the Civil War. We should not be. It's going to be bad.
Yeah.
But we should not be, afraid of the Civil War. Certain brothers are going to be in more dire situation than other. But that just means the Lord's going to use a heavier hand to deliver that, bro. That's all.
Yeah.
It's a wilder story for that individual, that part of the elect.
That's right.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah, I'm gonna start up. This is Proverbs 3:21. It says, "My son, let not them depart from thy eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion."
Yeah, this word, the law, statutes, commandments, but also the wisdom that comes with the implementation of the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, walking in the spirit. Let not these things depart from you.
Right. Well, because it tells you in Isaiah 33:6 that wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of the times and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. All right. While these people gonna be in a complete state of perplexity.
Yep.
All right. Through the sound doctrine, man, we gonna be straight.
Yep.
That's it. Well, the Lord is testing our faith now.
Right.
We're actually being tried as we speak, and being conditioned.
Yep.
Built up for this hour of temptation. It's like you come through different situations where it's like, damn, I don't have no out. But every single time the Lord, somehow he makes a way.
Well, this whole Joe Biden's whole term, you know, was
Yeah,
a test.
that was-
Our faith was tested.
That was a test.
Man, ups and downs like a motherfucker, man.
Man,
Sir.
You know?
I'll tell you.
But yet still, you know, through the Spirit, we still going strong.
We still pushing.
Yeah.
Okay? The Lord is still blessing and taking care of his elect.
Yeah, bracing ourselves to go into deeper waters.
That's
Right,
it. Brace
right,
for
right.
impact.
Yep,
Okay? Because it's going to get a lot tougher than this.
for sure.
And your faith is going to have to be built up. Well, the just shall live by his faith.
That's it.
That said in Habakkuk.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. What is that, the 3rd or the 4th verse?
I
Uh-huh.
think the forward.
Okay, the soul which is lifted up in him is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. And that's how we move. We're not moving in carnality.
Yep.
We're not. Oh, hey, you know, the presidency. We got to vote. We got to make sure our vote counts because we can't have Biden in there or whatever, or Trump, whatever political opponent you like.
Right.
Or we got to make sure we stocking good with. Hey, but we got to go get these beans now. We got to go get this rice. We got to do firearm training. You see what I'm saying? We got to get our bug out bags. Nah, we doing that through the Spirit. Okay, that's plan A all the way through Z.
That's it.
There is no other way. Okay,
That's right.
because you're not gonna be able to bug your way out of a nuclear missile. And let's say you try to flee to another country, that doesn't mean that the day of the Lord is still not gonna overtake you.
That's right.
Okay.
Proverbs 3:22 it says, "So shall they be life unto thy soul and grace to thy neck. Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely."
See, safely. So as we walk through the valley of the shadow of death,
Yeah.
I shall fear no evil. These so-called Christians try to use that, but they live in fear.
Straight up.
Okay, the elect is not gonna live in fear, which is gonna separate them from the rest of the people. And people gonna see that. They're gonna actually see a different spirit on you.
Yep.
Okay.
But that's Timothy. I didn't give you the spirit of fear,
Yep.
but of love and a sound mind.
Yep.
Going back to Isaiah 33:6.
That's right.
You know, we're gonna be stable in His faith and you know, towards the Lord and the prophecies, knowing what's going on, knowing what to expect, knowing who to call upon, knowing how to move,
Yeah.
knowing what to anticipate. We're hastening these things.
Mhm.
These people, they don't know what the hell's going on. They don't know what's next to come up. They're all in uncertainty because all their hopes that they put in, including mainly into Babylon, it's all crumbling before them.
Yep. That's gonna be it.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna, like you said, crumble right before them, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
Where do I go?"
Yeah.
And Esau, he was like, "Hey, come
Yeah,
over
got
here.
you. Got
Yep.
you.
This is salvation over here. Take this.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to stop all your problems, right?" And the elect, they're gonna reject that,
That's right.
okay, and have victory over it,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, well, just as with the jab,
Yep.
you know, and what not everybody know that they got played. But see, when it comes to the charagma, man, you know what I mean. It's not gonna be like with the jab. You know, you just gonna feel played.
Right.
You're gonna have, you know, a little ailment. You know, you just don't feel the same. You gonna get that grievous sore,
Yep.
all right, and you gonna get burnt.
That's right.
Beautiful.
But it says, Proverbs 3:23, "Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble." We're going back to what you quoted in Psalm the 23rd chapter. "Thou walk through the valley of
Yes,
the shadow
sir.
of death, I shall fear no evil." It says, "Thy rod and thy staff doth comfort
That's
me."
it. That's it.
You know? So our shepherd, he got that shepherd's hook to keep us in line and also comfort us, man.
Right.
Mhm.
You know?
What does the staff do? It keeps you upright.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Keeps you from falling, like a cane. It keeps you from falling.
That's
right.
You see what I'm saying? So the Lord, the rod and the staff, the correction and the support. You
Yeah,
know
well,
what
that's
I'm
why
saying?
well, let me read this real quick.
Okay, got it.
Proverbs 3, same chapter, verse 5. "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart,
Yeah, that's the one.
and lean not into thine own
Oh,
understanding."
well, it tells you, what is that, Isaiah 10? Isaiah 20? It's one of those. Where it says, they shall no longer
Yeah,
lean.
10 and 20.
10, okay, yes, 10 and 20, yeah, that's it. How Israel shall no longer
Step on him that smote him.
stay upon him that smote him. That word "stay" in the Hebrew is support or lean upon. Like you will lean upon, like Jacob leaning upon Esau because they see Esau as pretty much a god, essentially.
Yeah.
He's providing everything for him, jobs. He's providing opportunity, food, shelter, all that. You see what I'm saying? So in that time, when things get cut back, they're gonna still be staying upon or leaning upon Esau,
Yeah.
and not leaning upon the Lord.
Right.
Okay, because Jesus, that's of Esau. You're going to lean upon Jesus, and Jesus is going to say, take the RFID microchip.
Yep.
Okay.
It says, trust in the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai with all thine heart, and lean not into thy own understanding.
Yeah, because you lean on your own understanding, you're going to bug out.
Yeah.
The way that the Lord does things, you literally never would have thought that could have happened.
Right.
Like, it comes completely different than how your mind could actually perceive it. You be like, damn. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And we even think about how this thing gonna play out. That's why we don't think too much into it.
Yeah, exactly. We be like, we don't. Yeah, we don't like, man. People are really worried about, bro.
Yeah,
People are like, really have a high level anxiety.
Right. Yeah.
High levels of anxiety right now, and uncertainty, because you have on one side, if they say if Trump does not get elected, America is done as you know it. People are very worried about that.
Yeah.
Okay, and on the vice versa, the other side, if Trump gets elected or Kamala gets elected, then China's gonna take over. It's all type of shit. All type of shit, But we don't get too deep into that.
Well, you got some people, man, who just been like, fuck, because they know both the candidates is like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, who do I choose? I really ain't voting for nobody.
We're done.
We done. Yeah.
What happened to America? Oh, you got the single white straight men. There's no such thing as that, but but single white straight men that's like a thing.
Yeah.
That's like a trope. I think they call it like a trope or something like that. Single white aged men, something like that, right? They say, they're complaining. They get the shorter end of the stick now. Because Esau always used to have that privilege, man.
Uh-huh.
Now you got all these migrants coming in. You got Jake that's elevated. Here it is, the end of the world. Jake fucking partying.
Yep.
Jake partying. Jake getting into the bag. Jake having children. They like, damn, we coming up. We got a slavery. Jake got a little bit of freedom, and now they like living large.
Black excellence.
Black excellence. Esau, the sun is setting on his ass.
Yeah.
And he feels it.
Yeah.
It ain't the same. When he wakes up in the morning, it don't hit the same.
Right.
He used to be able to sing upon his bed, right? Meaning he used to be in a state of joy and rejoicing because the world was his. Okay, we gonna be in that state in the kingdom. We gonna sing upon our beds. Are we gonna be at rest? Esau was at rest. Now he's not at rest.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep. I'm gonna read this verse 6, and then I'm gonna jump back down to what you called for. This Proverbs 3:6, it says, "In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths."
There we go. So all we got to do is call upon Yahweh Shema Shai, acknowledge Yahweh Shema Shai, do the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, and he's going to direct our paths.
That's right.
Like we driving down to Atlanta. Who would we didn't know we was going to do this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We send up prayers, Lord, keep us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We don't know where we going to be down in the South when this whole election thing comes.
Right,
Who knows that we get back home?
Right.
It's all the Lord's will.
But we know if it do pop, the Lord told us in 2nd Ezra was that the 16th chapter when these evils come,
See?
be as pilgrims upon the earth.
Be as pilgrims.
Yo.
So that don't mean you're going to be in where you thought you was going to be.
Right.
So all that prepping and all that stocking, all that this and that, loving your family. Would you love your family? I ain't saying don't love your family. But having your mind like, what am I going to do? You can't worry about that because you don't know where the hell you're going to be.
Yeah. And really, that's faithless too. Us in the truth, we shouldn't be like that, man. Us in the truth, we shouldn't be like that. Like the brother said, you love your family, take care of your family. If you want to buy a few extra goods, you can. But you're not invested in that, man. Ain't like, oh, we gotta have those things. We need that. No, the Lord gonna take care of us. We trust and believe that.
And that's how you gotta think. The Lord is gonna take care, of my family. And then say, hey, most I forbid, or the Lord allow, he take your family.
Right.
All right, but he didn't take your faith.
Right. That's it.
That's the most important thing because what Yahushua told Peter and the rest of them said, hey, look, in the regeneration, you should sit upon 12 thrones. Right? And then he also told them that whatever you lost, you're gonna get back. Hundredfold. So you're gonna receive all that. See, but this is the deep mysteries of Yahweh Shema Shai, which allows us to be able to stand in that day and not waver. Okay, because that temptation, the temptation of your family dying and losing them and losing that, losing this, right? The scriptures say how the Lord he told Elijah, I have 12,000 men, or 7,000 men, excuse me, which goes into that 12,000 out of each tribe. I have 7,000 men that will not bow down to the image of Baal. All right, and also expanding upon, the 1/3. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna have the Most High is gonna have certain individuals that's not gonna bow down. And it all starts with the heads of those 12 tribes. Right. All right, which is 144,000 of prophets being raised up. The only ones that are able to sing this song. Right. Okay, that can play this song. Go ahead.
Proverbs 3:23. Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble.
See, your foot is not going to stumble. A lot of people are going to stumble.
Yeah.
You have a lot of Israelites that's going to stumble at the Karagma. They are already stumbling.
Yeah.
But when that pressure gets put on their ass, okay, their faith gets put, because hey, did not Yahushua feel the Spirit leave him? And he said, Father, Eli, right? Basically, why have thou forsaken me? My power.
Right.
Why hast thou forsaken me? Right? But the Lord didn't forsake him. It was a test. It was a trial.
God.
So what happens when that happens? Are you able to still rely on your faith?
Right.
Okay? Or has your Israelite congregation been putting you in a spirit of mirth? Have been putting you in a spirit of peace and safety?
Right.
Saying there is no Jacob trouble. Or there is no RFID. That's not a sin. That's not the MOTB. You should get married. You should do this. Your fringes are what's gonna save you. Esau gonna take niggas out with their fringes on, man.
Right, that's right.
That's not gonna be a guard unto you.
Yeah, that's a bullseye.
Okay. Go ahead.
This is verse 24. When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet.
Wait, hold on. Job the 5th chapter. Have destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. Right? You're not going to be afraid of the arrow that flies. That's Psalm 91, if I'm not mistaken. The arrow that flies by night or day. You see what I'm saying? Or the pestilence that walks. The pestilence.
You won't cast your foot upon the stone.
Yep.
The angel will
bear you up.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Basically no evil is going to touch you.
That's right.
It's going to be evil all around, and then it says 1,000 shall fall at thy side and 10,000 at thy right, something like that, right?
Yeah. Well, why are 7 women, gonna take hold to one man? A complete number of women gonna take hold to one man.
The hedge.
Yeah, the hedge. As a rock in a weary land.
Yeah, because the elect men are going to be like angels in that day.
That's right. Well, like you just said, destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. I was just thinking, that's the spirit of the angels.
Right.
See all it, because death got a spirit to it. For death to be in the air, you know what I mean? It's just people dropping dead left and right. It's just complete, anarchy in the street. It's wild. But you still just, rejoicing.
Because the angels rejoice at the Most High's commandments.
That's right.
They rejoice when the Lord tells them to take somebody out. They rejoice. Oh, shit! I get to do that. There's like a certain glory to that. There's a certain glory to the demons. The Lord gives the demons a certain glory to jump on people and do shit. That's like it's fun to them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The Lord's like, yeah, do this to this motherfucker.
Well, they doing the job that they love.
That's it.
Right.
So Lord, well, we gonna be in that spirit. When you see, Esau, say one of these. See the Confederate flag right there. So Esau, what's it called? Getting what he fucking deserves.
That's right.
We gonna be laughing. A nigga getting what he deserved. We gonna be laughing. Well, it tells you that in Sirach, the 25th chapter.
That's it.
The 6 things do I find my heart to be happy. One is to see the fall of your enemy. That's a beautiful thing, because a motherfucker that did you wrong and that's just been living a good life.
That's right.
And then judgment comes upon their ass suddenly. Okay? You start laughing.
Yeah.
You put curses on certain people that did you wrong, and then that motherfucker get fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Paralyzed or get put to death. You clapping.
Hey, well, that cheers your spirit up. Cause like, brother, not to go into it, but you was going through something when we was leaving from the West, and that set our mood for the trip.
That did.
We was moving in faith, but that right there just set our mood for the entire trip, man.
All them little fucking games you motherfuckers been playing is over. We at the end.
All right.
This shit is done. Okay, so all them little we about to see nothing but destruction. All right, and we gonna be laughing. Yeah. Okay, the scriptures also say, why do the heathen rage and imagine a vain thing? The Father that sit in the heavens shall laugh. He shall have them in derision. We gonna be laughing too with the Father, because we already see that Esau's plan is futile. Even though he's gonna push forward it, even though our faith is gonna be tried, it's gonna be rocky. The Lord is still gonna uphold us. Jeremiah 30:7. Okay, how it says, behold, that how does it go? For that day is great. That's damn.
Is the time of Jacob's trouble.
Is the time of Jacob's trouble. Excuse me.
But he shall be saved.
But he shall be saved out of it. Yep. All right, because so we have a message of deliverance.
All right.
Go ahead.
No, the scripture said that the Lord didn't appoint us unto wrath, but unto salvation through Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
So we know we know what to anticipate, because this is ultimately for the evildoers.
That's
2/3, of course, Esau, the heathen nations, But as far as the righteous, the hopeful elect, this is our hope, that we be preserved, we be saved, we be delivered, we endure to the end. We keep the faith to the very end.
What is that? Revelation 13:10. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints.
That's right.
Okay. It all goes back to that patience and that faith. Oh, you go back to that?
I want to get a precept
real quick.
This Psalm 52, in verse 5, it says, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai shall likewise destroy thee forever. He shall take thee away and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place, and root thee out of the land of the living. Selah. The righteous also shall see and fear and shall laugh at him.
Yeah. That's right.
Yep. Lo, this is the man that made not the Most High his strength, but trusted in the abundance of his riches and strengthened himself in his wickedness.
Because at the end of the day, Esau is just going to be a laughing stock.
Yep.
You're going to laugh at him because the way that he moved with so much pride. He thought that sentence against the evil work was not going to be executed.
Yeah.
Okay, he thought that, he was going to be able to, do what he's going to do forever. He's going to ride off into the sunset. But the righteous is going to laugh at his ass.
That's right.
All right, because at the end of the day, the end of the righteous is salvation.
Right.
The end of the righteous is good.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the righteous suffer things, the end of the righteous is good, and the end of the wicked is evil. It's bad. They're going to receive what they have done on the earth. They have sown and plowed wickedness. They're going to reap the same.
Yeah.
Okay? You do evil things come to you. That's what they call karma, if you will. But that's how the Most High gets down.
And that's a turning of the tides. Because it says, woe unto you that laugh now, for you shall mourn and weep.
Right.
So the shoe's going to be on the other foot, so to speak. Here it is. We're in the house of mourning, yet, we're comforted by this word and by the prophecies coming to pass. Yet when these people actually, that hell start being applied unto them, they start dying, start, starvation, all those woes hitting them, it's not going to be so funny for them anymore. When you're comfortable, when you're complacent, all that stuff, you can laugh at things and look down upon things, but then when the hell is upon you, hey, you get serious.
Yeah, when you're comfortable.
Yep.
When you have a good full belly. You have plenty of money.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That your God is answering you, Jesus Christ or Islam or Muhammad is answering you.
Yeah.
Keeping you safe. You good.
Hell yeah.
But when all that shit don't work, you're not good. It's good. It's good until it's not.
Yep.
And that's basically what's getting ready to happen. It's good until it's not.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to Proverbs 3:24. Says, when thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh.
Yeah. So we not supposed to be this. What about what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Oh my God, destruction is coming. They're gonna probably shoot missiles and it's gonna be attacks. Bro, we ain't worried about none of that, man.
God.
And when it comes, you gotta tap deeper into the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, man.
Right.
Not the spirit of fear, because it's gonna be nothing but the spirit of fear all around you.
Hell yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be nothing but the spirit of fear. Motherfuckers bugging the fuck out.
Yep.
And that's how it's gonna be. And people gonna do the darndest things.
Sure is.
All right, when all hell breaks loose, when their security is not stable anymore, when it looks like the world is coming to an end, they're gonna party like it's 1999. Basically, they're gonna do whatever. It's gonna get more evil. We'll tell you that Second Ezra, the 16th chapter, how they were not always mindful of the scourges.
Yep.
Even then shall evils multiply upon the earth. So people are gonna get freakier.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of way out shit going on. Okay, in this time. Greater evils, as the angel told Ezra, greater evils shall y'all see. Well, when as a mass, as a whole, these people start merging with fucking machines, that's gonna be like the greatest, what's it called? Rebellion.
Yep.
That's gonna be the greatest rebellion on the planet Earth. Okay.
Verse 26, it says, "For Yahweh Shem Yahushai shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken."
See that? Our confidence, that which means with faith.
Faith. Yeah.
So the word is going to be a defense unto us. I'll tell you that in Psalms 91, how this truth shall be our shield and buckler.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So our confidence in Yahweh Shem Shai is what's going to keep us standing straight upright in that day, and not partaking in the evil thing, because this whole our temptation is all about you partaking in that meal of wickedness.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That very short, that fast food, that little, you get some fast foods real quick, that little fast little meal, but an hour later you hungry again, and then they give you no nutrients.
Right.
Well, your ass could have waited like 3 hours, and you would have got the 10-course meal with the dessert and all that.
Well, it puts you in the how do you say, in the position that Esau was in with the birthright.
That's right.
That's all it is.
That's all it is.
Because Esau wasn't starving.
Yeah, he was.
He wasn't about to die.
That nigga was being dramatic, man.
Yeah.
He was being carnal.
Yep.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So,
just like these people, they go a day without food, bro, or a couple hours without food.
Yep.
Man, they ready to eat somebody, literally.
Yeah. But like I was saying it, I was joking, but it's serious though. It'll be noon, and the motherfucker be like, "Man, I ain't ate all day."
For sure.
Damn, it's just noon.
Yep. Yep. Damn.
Yeah. So imagine a day or two, 2 days, 3 days.
A week.
Man, cannibalism gonna happen quick too.
Hell
Imagine too, the grid break down. We 3 weeks in. It's a different America.
Yep.
We 3 fucking weeks in. It's a different fucking America.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Where food, there's still a little bit of food, but it's so short. Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, baby.
God.
Okay. They gonna be going house, bro. People gonna be going house to house, killing each other.
Yep. Survival mode. Where they say, desperate times calls for desperate measures.
Yeah.
And that's the spirit that's been pushed all these years in all these movies and pop culture and rap. Get it how you live by any means necessary.
Yep.
We're really just animals anyway. Where man is just a beast anyway.
Yep.
So that spirit of that beast-like spirit has been pushed on you. Well, that's the spirit of Esau.
Yeah.
So the people are gonna tap into that spirit, and we gonna tap into the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai.
Yeah.
And not partake in none of those. And we ain't gonna be going to house and out, ravaging houses, putting people to death.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Raping women and all. We gonna chill out.
Right.
We're gonna sit quiet and be still.
God.
Okay.
That's right. The things that we need, man, to survive, they're gonna come to us.
Right.
It's gonna come to us, man. We ain't gonna have to go out and be like these people. It's still to say, hey, be still and wait upon the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I got one more precept. Let's spell it something else.
And
Be quick to the point.
You got it.
Proverbs 30:5. Every word of the Most High is pure. You can break it down here, yeah. Every word of the Most High is pure. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in Him.
Yeah, that's right. This word is tested.
Right.
It's proven. The scripture said that we have a more sure word of prophecy,
Right.
and it's just being further confirmed. The more that we get to the end of this devil's rulership, the more that's coming to pass. The more that the Lord is making good on His word. Can you read that again, Baba Kashan?
Proverbs 30:5. Every word of the Most High is pure. Yeah, every word.
Yeah, because people will read certain things and it's too much for them to bear, or they'll look at the Lord, oh, that's evil, that's wicked. No, man, that's righteous.
Yep. Yep. And every word is spiritual. Everything in the scriptures is going to be fulfilled.
That's right.
Like spiritual power is coming, you know.
Yeah.
When the enemy shall come in like a flood, a standard is going to be lifted up against him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You're going to have a lot of our people, you know what I mean, turning to the truth. Psalms 110:3.
Yep.
That people should be willing and dead eye power. You know, we go into like the main prophecies of the, you know, MOTB, Jacob Choa, but within that, man, so many other prophecies that's going to tie into that too, man.
Yeah.
You know, so we finna see a whole lot, man. Hey, just for the names of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai to be magnified in the earth.
Well, it tells you that in the Apocrypha, for as faith it shall flourish.
That's right.
And it would say in the truth,
So long, was that been so long without fruit, shall flourish?
Yep. So be declared, man.
Yep. Be declared. Yep. But it says, every word of the Most High is pure. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in Him.
Yeah, that's our defense. What it says, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and those that run into it are safe.
Well, Ephesians the 6th chapter, the shield of faith.
Mm-hmm.
Above all, you know, because you gotta have the armor on, but above all, the shield of faith. That's our buckler.
Yeah.
You know, our faith, our confidence in the Lord, man.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah, so, you know, with that, you know, we're going to close it out, giving all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash.
Shalom to the Lord's elect.
Shalom.
Shalom.